Get Haunted, where you are the investigator. Get Haunted. Paranormal Investigations isn't a show. It's your experience. Join this premier paranormal event company for real investigations at some of the nation's most haunted locations. This isn't a tour. This is hands-on. You'll use real equipment, explore active sites, and dive into the unknown. No scripts, no actors, just you, the gear, and whatever's waiting in the dark. Perfect for both first-timers and seasoned ghost hunters. Each event is guided by experienced investigators. But the discoveries, they're yours to make. 2025 is already jam-packed with incredible locations across the nation. Space fills up fast, so make sure to book your tickets now. Dare to get haunted? Find your next investigation at gethaunted.com.
Oh my God, it's midweek, it's midday, and that means you're right here with myself and a special guest, little Annabelle. Now, little Annabelle, before everybody gets their panties in a twist. This is not the real Annabelle. This is little Annabelle. And what? I am so excited that you're here with us today.
Wait, I'm not real. That's hurtful.
What's hurtful?
You said I wasn't real.
Well, you're real, but you're not. You are not the real Annabelle. You're little Annabelle. You're Get Haunted's little Annabelle. And we're so excited, and you're here. Listen, I have a couple questions for you, little Annabelle, if you want to answer them for me.
I can try.
Okay, so you already have somebody calling you a fake, and this right here is so disappointing. You know, Ryan Dayton from Paranormal Theory, right off the bat, he's got to put in all capitals, fake. He's just going to call you out. And, you know, again, you're not fake. You're little Annabelle.
This is hurtful. Oh.
It's hurtful. So you do know Annabelle is out there making the tour. She is out with Nesper, the guys of Nesper, and you have been on the Devils on the Run tour. Not you yourself, but Annabelle. So as you see Annabelle out there, and she's doing her thing, and you see all the posts and all the things that are being said about her. How does that make you feel as little Annabelle?
Well, you know, I've always looked up to her, and it's her. You know, it hurts my feelings to see all of these things, but it also makes me laugh because it's ridiculous. But anyway, I think Ryan Dayton is kind of cute. So, you know.
No, little Annabelle. No, you can't say that.
I didn't, you know, like in a Big Brother way.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Well, little Annabelle, we hope that I don't know, maybe you'll come out to Rock Island to meet Annabelle from the Warrens Occult Museum. We would love to bring you, and maybe you can meet her and you can maybe give her some massive love.
Yes, this would be a dream come true for me, because I've been, you know, somebody opened my box here, and I've always been told I can't. That should never happen. But anyway, yeah, I would love to meet the real, my older cousin.
Yeah, well, our friend, our new friend. Hold on, this is going insane right now. You're getting a lot of comments here. Our new friend Jason McGray, he's like, "What did I just click on?" Well, Jason, you just clicked on midweek, Wednesday Live with Rob and Sara, and our special guest, little Annabelle, who is here, giving us a little insight, because, you know, we are seeing, I mean, this opportunity that Nesper has given many people in the community around the United States, that and really, if you're going to fly in from other countries, right? Like, this has only really been granted to a few people, and now this is allowing the community to kind of get out there and make up their own minds. And is there any one thing, little Annabelle, just one thing that, I don't know, maybe you could share with the community that you hope this opportunity with the Devils on the Run tour offers them?
Well, yeah, I would like for everyone to, take a moment and use a little bit of critical thinking. Yeah, I know I'm young, but I know these things. And to just give dolls a chance.
Yeah. Dolls matter too.
Dolls, sometimes we become a reflection of you.
Yeah. That's true, little Annabelle.
That's deep. That's a deep thought.
That's a deep thought from little Annabelle. Well, listen, I know that if there are lots of ways you can go see her, she's going to be making her way, not little Annabelle. Maybe you'll see little Annabelle along with the big Annabelle at Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo. That is October 4th in Rock Island, Illinois. But she's going to be showing up, I believe, in Gettysburg. She will also be at the Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, I always wanted to go to that.
I know, it's supposed to be an amazing Paracon. And then of course, the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo. This, to me, being a stop on the Devils on the Run tour, this is really a community moment, little Annabelle. So I think bringing you along and having the big Annabelle there and having the community show up with amazing teams and psychics and mediums and merch makers and, all authors, locations. It is going to be equipment makers. It's going to be podcasters and content creators. It's going to be insanely community driven, and a great way for the community to get out there and meet Nesper along with Annabelle and the other amazing artifacts and items that will be there on the tour. Come say hi to little Annabelle, because
you can take photos with me. And I just want to leave everybody with this. It's not the size of the Annabelle, it's how you use her.
This is true. Can I ask you one question, little Annabelle?
Yeah, you can.
Are you from Jersey?
Do I sound like I'm from Jersey? Yeah, I like to drink water and drink coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I am just in love with you, little Annabelle. And yeah, you were gifted. You were gifted by the incredible Bill Bryan of Empty Casket Paranormal, also Empty Casket Talking Board Museum.
He's also
You're just
cute.
amazing.
Yeah,
he's cute. Okay, you need to calm down, little Annabelle, with how cute guys are.
You should just call me an elves on it,
No, you need to calm down. You just need to calm down.
I'm sorry. I just turned 14. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let my friend Rob come back now.
Good. That's good. That's good. We'll see you again, little Annabelle. Oh, the door was open. Do not open. And he opened it. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen, I have to say. So well done.
How many podcasts are we going to end up on with this little skit?
Oh, I'm sure. You know what? It's not a little skit. She's adorable, and no better time to get out little Annabelle while the big Annabelle is out there teaching and educating what Nesper is, what the Warrens were, what the Warrens Occult Museum is all about, and talking about just haunted items in general. And let me tell you, good, bad, or otherwise, all of those opinions and experiences all do lead up to a bigger picture.
They do.
They do. How are you, Rob?
So, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we need the Canadian Annabelle, Canucka Bell. Canucka Bell. I don't know what the right way to say it is. Was my Jersey accent coming through?
Well, it's just when you do that voice, I just picture like a little old Jersey lady,
Oh, a little,
or
yeah, I know. I only have a couple of voices that I use, but
yeah.
oh God. So yeah, that was an impromptu last minute little thing. I was looking around my workshop up here and and yes, special thanks to Bill Bryan for gifting me this.
Making that too,
He
like
made
building that.
and gave it to me Christmas time a couple
Yeah,
years
it's beautiful.
ago. She's been up on, my she sits right next to my Nganga, which is haunted. So who knows? Maybe Annabelle's haunted. The baby Annabelle. Um,
Yeah, I do like that Canucka bell.
oh yeah, Canucka Bell.
That is funny.
Yeah, so with all the the mass hysteria that's happening over Annabelle and with her coming to the Rock Island Expo,
Hmm.
she's topical.
Yeah, like
I finally have competition in the field. There are more
yeah,
people talking about Annabelle than me for once,
I
which I
I
love.
can't write a post about her for Rock Island without somebody having something to say. And that's
Yeah,
okay. Like
I was
it,
watching last night. I was behaving. I stayed in good Rob
you
mode.
you did. You were keeping very positive. But before we move on in our conversation with everybody this midweek, midday,
And I'm
let's
going to
say
grab
hello.
something while you say
All
hello
right.
to people.
Oh, well, I guess it's just important that I do anyway. So there he is, Professor T, Stacy Talledge in the house. First, usually, most of the time, he's first. Hello, welcome to the show. There's the Miss Beautiful Sandra Pickle. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. Big Daddy Andy. There he is, sensing shadows, paranormal. We hope you're doing fine today. Miss Carrie C, hello to you with your cutest little pink hand emojis. I love that when I see that, and I always know that's you. There she is. Denise Pack, howdy to you. We're going to be seeing Miss Denise Pack here
Next week.
shortly. Shortly, we've got the trifecta coming up right there with the Packs, the SQs, Squatchman, Christopher Lee Jansen, and your friends of Get Haunted. We're super excited. Folks, do not forget this is a Get Haunted event. We are using and exploring and sharing and uplifting Denise and Ernie's location, the Ditto House, and also Fort Duffield. So if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to reach out to Get Haunted and we'll get those answered for you. There she is, Ghost Girl Brandy Sampson, right here showing up.
Brandy.
Let's see, hold on. It's Anna Rob. That's what Ryan called you.
Yeah.
Russ was not comfortable, which is funny. Firefly Kelly, hello to you. We hope you're doing fine. Yeah, right. We should have asked. How does everybody feel about that? I think this one for me has been interesting to watch the commentary on this burning down. Because you have to really ask yourself, and Rob, you and I were talking about this. It's like, so let me get this right. This was the one thing Annabelle did. That.
Well, no, they're also saying she broke those inmates out in Louisiana.
Oh, she broke them out? Okay.
No, to me, the interesting piece is the socio-political aspects that get tossed in there. And, she is the perfect scapegoat. It's wild. It's wild, so.
Yeah, people really have very strong opinions about Annabelle and about this tour. Well, hello, Chris. How are you going? She's not the most terrifying. She's the most adorable. Would you like to spend 24 hours with little Annabelle?
I think he was just talking about her voice.
Maybe.
Yeah, Chris, no more dolls for Chris. We're going to leave that.
Yeah.
Chris is on a doll break.
Yeah, he needs to be, right? He needs to be. Stephen Kometz, digging deeper. How are you? He's been putting out some great video clips of his time at West Hill and also the convent. So if you don't know, go follow Digging Deeper Paranormal. You're going to get some great conversation and some deeper dives into his journey. Yeah, his journey. Yeah, I wonder if it's little Annabelle. It's not baby Annabelle. Little Annabelle. I wonder if she does. It's probably Rob.
Yeah, it's probably me. I'm everybody's favorite investigator.
Yeah. That's right. Denise, Lexington is only a couple hours, so maybe somebody could. I don't know if you're already booked for that weekend, but maybe somebody can have a full packed weekend of Pac-Man Paranormal and Scarefest.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Jason's in. He's like, I'm gonna go big and little. Like I can hold both of them.
Well, I don't know. I still, we'll save that topic. We'll save that touching of the Annabelle dolls topic
Yeah.
for another
Hey,
show.
Courtney.
Hey, Court.
There's our program manager. She's all nice and tan. She's been vacationing in Florida is where she's been. Rumors running rampant. Annabelle is coming to Louisville. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I did look and snoop around a little bit, but I have not seen any of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not for us.
Hello,
to say.
Patrick Doyle. How are you doing? We hope you're doing well as well. The Ditto Russ is saying the Ditto House was having some activity during my show Monday night, as they reported, as well as Ian having activity around the same time. That does happen when you get on with the packs. Sometimes you just can't help yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, maybe Elements' very own haunted doll Robin will make the trip.
Yeah,
we can introduce them.
See the weird connection there? Rob and Robin.
Okay, is it? Hi, Ryan. They're CNR Paranormal, a great team, if you guys don't know, out of Iowa, Davenport. They are going to be also at the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo. And let me just tell you something, these guys and gals are huge on community. They are big on uplifting everybody and being a part and sharing.
Definitely,
so give them some love.
The greatest people I met last year at Rock Island.
Yeah, so nice.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. So have fun with that, Ryan.
Yeah, give us some. We would love to compare some notes to see, in sort of that when you're investigating around those items, how it affects your investigation. Oh, did Courtney already go to jail? Is she in jail?
Know. She
was
always
Courtney.
In jail.
There is Beth. Hello, Miss Beth.
Hi,
Beth. There's a little
Michael
something
Castro.
From the past. Micro.
Micro Castro. Dude, thank you.
Oh my God. Michael Castro. Yes. Jeez. Hi, Mike. We hope you're doing super. There he is. Michael Styx Cronin, Two Brothers Extreme. There he is. We love that. Let's see.
Carmen.
What is Russ saying? I'm going to bring my dolls. Liam and a doll that I can't check any history on. Russ, if you can get out to New Jersey, I believe June. Oh boy, I've got to go back and look at the dates. Early June at the Oddball Vintage. There is CJ Sen is going to be there doing a haunted road show, and you bring your dolls in, and they'll give you some information. So it's a great opportunity. Go on to the network page, and you'll see a flyer that CJ has created, and it's got the address, it's got the date, the time, so go check it out. Don't forget those haunted items. Miss Carmen, hello, how are you?
What's up, purple hair Carmen?
Purple hair Carmen. Russ, unpopular opinion, but I got more weird feelings from the Shadow doll than I did Annabelle.
It's not that unpopular. A lot of people have, including myself.
The Shadow doll is very intriguing for me, I think. Because what this doll is made of, which is a male energy, you're going to kind of want to check that doll out if they're going to bring her on tour, get up close and personal and see what he is made out of. It's very intriguing. He's very intriguing. Lori Salerno, hello to you. We hope you're having a fine day. Let's see. If you're talking about New Jersey, seriously, it is an opportunity you might not want to miss. I think they're going to be doing a lecture. If I am correct on that, they'll be doing a lecture. You'll get to be in that oddball vintage shop and then bring your haunted items. And honestly, they are totally This is their shtick. They love these items, and I think they're very knowledgeable. So check this out. Eric Testerman, hola to you, my friend. How are you
Hola.
today? Hola, hola.
Hola.
All right, there's our hellos. If we did
Think
not
you
see
got it.
you on there, hello to you. If you made yourself not known, hello to you.
Hello.
All right, so it
Oof.
is midweek. What do we got going on today, Rob?
A lot. I mean, we had we talked a little Monday night about the Penhurst Paracon. So that was my weekends. I managed to make my way down there. Both Saturday and Sunday. I wasn't gonna go, and then I was like, I'm going. With that came a lot of fun stuff. Got to meet up with someone on the side here who I had never met before, Mr. Jason McRae.
Yeah, our new friend.
Yeah, he had a copy of his book for me, autographed even. Look at that.
Oh,
And,
very good.
well, you can't really see it, but it's there. Trust me. Yeah. So we talked a lot. It was a good talk. Did some walking around, which is apparently like not what you're supposed to do at Paracons, walk around. But I did, and ran into a bunch of people, met a lot of new people.
Yeah.
And saw some old faces too, and some that think I saw them, but I didn't. But that's kind of how Paracons go, right? You remember a couple of years ago, I didn't wave to somebody, and they got all bent out of shape, so I didn't see them. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. Between this book, and this book, I've had to read more books in the last month than I have in right through all of high school, right? So books are stacking up here at the Stackowitz Library, and I'm enjoying it. Jason's books, a collection of ghost stories, along with some of his own tales, and it's really good. It's really good stuff. So I suggest you get out there, pick it up. There's a story by Justin Hume, Josh Purvis, and more. So check it out. Get it.
Check it out.
We'll post it up on the network page later. Photos of me laying in bed with a towel wrapped around my head, reading, sipping tea.
Maybe you can read the little Annabelle.
That's what she'll be there with me. I'll be reading her bedtime stories.
Yeah, that will be nice. That will be nice.
Little Annabelle, like scary stories for before she goes to sleep, so that she can.
She does. Well, it's how she keeps that energy kind of rolling.
So Penhurst Saturday was ridiculously packed, beyond packed, stupid packed.
Thank you, Mr. Josh Gates.
Yeah, Josh Gates, he slammed that thing. Some people waited like 2 hours just to get in. I didn't somehow. I got in pretty quickly, but it was probably just a timing thing. And walked around a ton of vendors, ton of people. They had the friggin' ASPCA there. Almost came home with a puppy. Almost. It was so close. Good salespeople at the ASPCA, right?
That's what they're there for.
They know how to tug at your heartstrings. So and then Sunday, Dom wanted to go down. Ryan also wanted to go down, so I met up with Ryan, Nikki, Dom, Danny came down. Ran into Castro there. Castro showed up with the real micro Castro, and it was good. Talked to Jason again on Sunday. Walked around. I had a pretzel that I was dying to have. It was good, but I actually didn't spend money for once, aside from the pretzel and a drink or two. Hey,
Adriana. Yeah, everybody's got to rest up. It was a big one. Josh Gates, I think, pulled. It seemed, and I've only been to Penhurst once, and it was an amazing opportunity. But I will say it seems like, and we talked about this Monday, Josh was a little bit of a late add-on, and oh my gosh, it seems like that really popped.
His line was like, I rarely want to get online to meet anybody. I can't even really I can't even do a line at the supermarket, but his line was slammed the whole time. So, and
Yeah.
he seems like a super cool, nice, down to earth guy. So I actually did want to say hello to him, but no, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And it was
Well,
so Saturday was hot as shit, and Rob doesn't do well in the heat. Also ran into Glenda from 24/7 Hugs and talked to her for a little. So it was really cool to connect with some people that I met Glenda at White Hill Mansion Paracon Expo. She happened to park right across from me. So, and we got to get back to her. But yeah, made a lot of cool connections, saw a lot of interesting things, heard a lot of funny stories before and after. And that's where we're at right now.
yeah. Well, listen, if we didn't go, if we did go, it just doesn't matter. You know what? It just doesn't matter. And so we've been busy. We just haven't had time to sit around and concoct anything. We've been so busy. And you guys might know that we just did a massive drop, just so you can see this. We did a massive drop on gethaunted.com. We have a buy 5, get 1 free. There is, when you go to the gethaunted.com and you go to the merch, you're going to see the WTF Bundle 1. And these are the first 6 funny shirts that we have, or more humor. Where the fun is.
Where the fun.
WTF, where the fun is what that is. I almost just kind of said what I was going to say. But
no, go ahead.
No, you go.
Yeah, no, they're absolutely fun shirts. Get tired of the spooky garb, are those all the photos I put in there? Probably not.
On that particular one.
I gotta fix that. They all need to be in there. Can I show you my orbs? Right?
Yeah.
We've always had people come up with orb photos, which are, very rare that they're orbs. This one's one of my favorites. There's nothing like sitting in a pitch black basement. I know, Carrie C. Thank you. And someone saying, "Hey, if you're here with us, you can touch me or my friends." It always makes me laugh every time. And I thought this ghost was cute. One of my favorite EVP questions to ask. I'm making fun of myself here. I'm like, hey, if you can see us, how many fingers am I holding up? And I just imagined ghosts giving me the fingers saying 2, bro.
I'm curious. When we were doing the human pendulum at the convent, and you did ask that question, I feel like, and you were behind me as I was the pendulum, and I was wondering if you were flipping me off.
Nah, what? I don't think I did that time.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorites here. The cat's face makes me laugh very much so.
It's a funny one.
Yeah, look, another funny saying we hear often. Can you touch the cat balls, please?
Yeah, I almost think I told you to do that one.
You did. I think we did that one, and then we have the opposite version. It's like the polite version of this is, can I show you my orbs? So there you go.
We did. I did. Can you show me, or can I show you my orbs? Now it's show me your orbs.
Oh yes. So
yeah,
there you go. This is what they're already in production. Here's your Rod shirt.
Yeah.
So there we go. Did I?
Kaylee saying you did.
I don't remember doing that. I must have been little Annabelle. Must have been.
Yeah.
Taking me over. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that is a buy 5 get 1 free. And what better way than to get that summer wardrobe going before you start to go to all those locations that are going to get hot. And it's always good to mix in some sense of humor along with those darker t-shirts. So those are on sale right now. Go grab those while they are hot.
$16. You can't beat that. Right. So they're sort of our fun single color budget line. There we go. I know there's requests for my Ghost Hunter, the ghost. We'll make that one available this week. But yeah, it's a cool shirt and my trigger object shirt. But yeah, so those shirts are selling. Thank you to everybody that purchased. I'm getting them done. Orbs have feeling too. They do. So there you go. There you go, kids. So yeah, been working on that, been trying to get those products put up on the website. We are about to offer equipment on the website. Probably later this week, you'll see that. So PSB 7s, all that fun stuff. We've got a couple of big projects, right, that we're working on. Which is one of them.
Do you want me to hear?
One of them.
Hold on, let me pull that up.
Oh, I'm not. Calm down, lady. And StreamYard has a new feature. If you haven't noticed, we can overlay the chat onto the live stream, which is very cool and awesome.
I love it.
I'm getting another spam call.
All right. So I'm going to put this up. So, because you guys have probably seen, I did drop this in the network and the Get Haunted main page. This is one of the big projects that we are working on, and it has gotten quite a lot of attention. I've had some people reach out to me privately to say they're very interested in being a part of it. Also, commenting on the post itself. And I think this project, what I love most about this, and we're not going to give too much away. One, this is a very well, to me, this is a deep dive into haunted items and the relationships we make with them. But we're not going to give away all the good stuff, because this is ours. This belongs to us. And we want to work with you, the community, and then afterwards we can share. Obviously, because people will be working on this. We are going to be looking for 5 people that are going to step up and want to partake in this. This is not just we were talking about this before show. And without giving too much away, what I do want to kind of point out is this is not we're not looking for suddenly everybody to kind of you don't, let's just put it this way, you don't already have opinions about this. We promise you that, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, you don't. You might think you know what it is, but it really is not what you think it is. If that makes sense. But it is a deeper dive, exactly what you said, into the relationships that people create with anything. And in this case, it is a doll, right? And people will not receive info, it's for the community to work with. So there will be 5 people. One person will get it, then someone else will get it, then someone else will get it. We have our own questions for you, but we also want you to come back with your story, with the time you spend with this doll. So, and at the end, and you can choose to remain anonymous, or you can be a part of it. At the end of this project, we'll talk about, what has happened. So
I feel like the really good thing about this is, because we cannot, and this is not a disrespect, but we cannot know. There is no solid proof about any haunted item and what is attached. We have our theories and our thoughts. But yeah, it is kind of like that, Ryan. You're gonna take home your egg, and there are going to be some things here that can be, and I think that's this. This is about understanding things that we can connect with, and I think this is where so many times as investigators, I almost feel like we rely on those things we can't prove.
Yeah,
right?
And the story is attached to said objects, allegedly haunted objects. So it's one of the reasons we don't want you to have any information going into it, right? what we can say, to the best of our knowledge, this doll is not like a bad doll, right? It's just
Right.
not, right? I don't think. But you will sign a waiver, and it's not our problem if you. Yeah, so you
No.
will be signing a waiver because I'm not going to be responsible
Yeah.
when you chip your tooth on a hot pocket. You know,
Yeah.
it's just not
Yeah.
happening. So there'll be waivers, there'll be questions. You'll have pretty much a week with it, and you're going to get it back to us, and you're not going to talk about it. You're not going to talk about it online.
Oh, we're gonna have it all. We're gonna
Yeah,
have it all very well mapped out for you. I think that I am very, very yeah. We should call that babysit a haunted doll. And Chris, let's not forget this
he
could
did.
be part of our new service that we talked about while we were at the convent.
Yeah,
Remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
Um, so we got that. The timing on all this. It's funny because we've been kicking this idea around for a while now, and then we had the convent, and we had Danny and Chris and their experience with the other doll, the dolls that are
Mhm.
no longer with
Mhm.
us.
Uh-huh.
Um,
That makes it sound they've moved
yeah,
to
yeah,
somewhere else.
and Chris is working. Chris is working on a video right now from the whole convent experience. Now, Sarah and I and Danny got to see a sneak peek of just one little section of it,
Oh, so good.
and it's so good. Like, I don't
So
even know
good.
what to say. Like, couldn't even believe. I'm like I know the person that put this together. Like, I'm like, I
I
was
know
on it.
he's so crazy good.
Um, so yeah,
I
I'm
know you mean the
excited.
convent.
I'm excited to see what he comes out with. The bigger picture there, because the one part, just the one part we saw was so powerful, Chris, and
Mhm.
it's good. It's really that good. So there you go. There's that.
I know, Chris, you know what? I'm thinking there's this great app on TV. It's on your smart TVs. It's called Found, and it's a found footage app.
Mm,
And I know this doesn't fall under found footage, but oh my God, like it's so good. His stuff needs to be on like
it's
a
good.
streaming channel. It's so freaking good.
Yeah, it's good.
So
So
yeah.
I loved it. Thank you, Chris, for that little piece alone is just ridiculous. Yeah, it's good. Look,
Yeah.
y'all saw, like, I started the Playing with Dolls live series that we did one, right? And I was going to do a
Mhm.
series of them with these, all the other dolls that we still have here. Um, and I've decided not to. It's just, to me, um, and especially with all the hubbub around everything else now, and Annabelle and whatnot, just doesn't seem like the right time, nor um, did I think sort of the after effects of that live, that particular live, seemed to have some after effects for other people that I just didn't feel good about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there will be no more Playing with Dolls videos. Y'all can do that. I'll leave that up to you guys. But yeah, so we're gonna let things simmer down here
Well,
for
it's a responsibility, and I think this is where on everybody's part. I think this
yeah.
is where we all need to, as adults, understand what we're putting out, what we're consuming. It doesn't just fall because you can't walk away. You cannot walk away or avoid what's out there because
Mhm.
there's always something out there. But it is also your responsibility in what you consume and how you take that in. Um, I think it's so easy just to blame, right? And we're seeing that a little bit with the tour with the haunted relics and items from the Warren's Occult Museum
Yeah.
for the Devils on the Run. But I think this is where I'm not quite sure why we've become this sort of lazy, mindset of like, oh, it's everything else's fault. It's not clearly can't be my fault. I clearly could not
Mhm.
have gotten sick or gotten in an accident or been mindless while I'm doing something, it's got to be because, bad things happen every day in the world.
Correct.
It does not revolve around one doll. That doesn't make that doll something that could cause issues. My point being is, please stop being so lazy and just blaming everything as that doll moves around. That's all. That's all.
Oh, sorry, I knocked some shit over here.
Ryan says he's never wrong.
Yeah, no, not even today.
No. Let's see. Damien,
so we have
the doll in question hasn't gave up yet from the 5 nights of Estes. I did. One nosebleeds, it's going to lash out still. Yeah, I don't know, Damien. I mean, right? Like, we connect, but how? This is I'm always curious, we as the living have to focus on something, I think, sort of.
She saw that.
Hey, Annabelle, little Annabelle. That was little Annabelle doing that.
She did.
Just
She
hit
just
your
made
nose.
me. She just smacked my head right into the microphone.
Yeah, exactly, Stacey. I am not a klutz. The devil made me do it. But I think we, as the living, have to focus on something. And so, how do we know? Well, how do we exactly know what it is we've connected with and what's going on? Hey there. I think that's the bigger question, and that is sort of what led to the project that we're working on, because we do run with the things we know, and we don't explore the things we don't know. And I feel as long as I've been in this, and I think back on how I did some investigating back in the day, and even as of late, we stick to the things we know, we stick to the stories we know, we emulate, but we don't dive into too much of the things we just don't know.
Right.
We just don't.
Correct. So, yeah. So, and I don't think we should get too deep yet. We can't. So we're going to do that. We're going to get that launched out this week. It's probably not a one and done. But we also don't want to overplay it, right? Like, this isn't going to be an interesting. So take an agnostic approach to the unknown has made things quite interesting. And that's really kind of same for us, Jason. It's become more about the whys than the ifs, if that makes sense. So yeah, look for that this week. It's sort of it's also a kind of a lead up to another project that we have talked about for a while now. Yeah, and we can implement it in a lot of different ways. So, and with the amount of stuff I have here, right, there's no shortage of subjects for different projects, right? I actually did think about letting, and Danny would never allow this, but my Nganga, letting him out for a week. I know Danny would lose her shit.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to mess with him.
Yeah, that's my boy. He is the guardian of this place, I believe. And when we did have those other dolls here, they're no longer here in this place. That door was and Talich, I need you to ask your dad if my dad were like trying to get out, because when they, we talk about doors opening, that door on my Nganga case opened. It was open, and that doesn't happen. Hold on, I'll show you how hard it is to open it.
Okay, he's going to show us how hard it is to open that door. He is a very intriguing little guy, and I do feel like he is a protector over that space. So yeah, I think messing with him, it's not.
So
Chris would like to touch your Nganga.
To open this door, like, you literally have to pry it open, and this was like this. Well, not quite that much, but it was open, and I know. Yes, Chris, you can see and hold my Nganga.
Touch it.
But he comes with a bunch of different accoutrements, but this dude's a big part of life here. See, you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound Danny heard one night. And I assumed it was the drawer in one of the cases.
Yeah.
For the other dolls. And then we finally figured it out a couple nights later. when I realized his door was open. So I don't know. Was he trying to get out, to battle it out with whatever was here? Or were they trying to get to him? I don't know. It was weird, but that door opened.
Yeah.
But that's my guy. And we haven't really given
Would
him.
you travel with him?
Huh?
Would you travel with him?
He's fragile, right? So it'd have to be plus with all the little things, the offering bowl and the toys and the jacks and the coffin that came with them. I don't know. It's too much. I don't want to separate him from all that stuff because I finally reunited him with some of it that I had forgotten about. So yeah. But
I feel like he's supposed to stay home.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. So Nganga Wars. So we have that tonight. Sarah and I will be on Fright Reads podcast. We were asked to hold on, I'll share it with y'all. Share screen, hopefully, Fright Reads. Their book festival is coming up, and they asked us to come and vend right next to Brian Peony. And we have a panel that day. So we'll be speaking at Fright Reads tonight at the book festival, and we'll be on their podcast tonight, which I shared out. So here's Stacy. Ngangas are meant to be stationary. Usually there's a traveling version that comes with them. This one is not. Thank you, sir. Another strange, if you want to dub it a coincidence, or it's not, but how Stacy came into our orbit, and him finally, because I had no idea what this thing was when I got it. And then Stacy comes into our orbit, and boom, everything gets figured out. Stacy is a Palomayombe priest, and he is your quintessential guru on pretty much all things paranormal.
All things, almost everything.
But voodoo hoodoo are his. Those are his thing. And then again, next month we've got These Walls Still Talk, Missouri State Penitentiary, the book release party with Brian Peony. And I'm working up some merch. One of those things being a little bag that has a cover on it. I'll probably do a Get Haunted Paranormally Blonde piece on the back, and the book fits beautifully right there in the back. Look at that.
Yeah, probably still room for a T-shirt too.
Oh, and a tee, and maybe I don't know, pack of Kool-Aid or something.
I don't know. There's room for all kinds of good stuff.
What? All
there's
room
stuff. You know what? I have not had eggs today. I've had very little to eat.
Yeah, I have too. I made toast. I made one piece of toast before the show, and I'm pretty damn hungry. I might get a smash dog.
Oh, it looked amazing. You sent me a picture the last time you got one, and it was like, oh, yum.
Yeah,
a smash dog.
It was good shit. So that's the. What else we got?
Well, I do want to point out we do have a couple of events that need some love. If you guys don't mind, we do have two that we haven't talked a lot about. One being Auglaize Village in Ohio. That's in Defiance. So you want to come check this out. This is multiple buildings and a lot of acreage. This one has some really good. We've never been. We don't know. Excited to work with Austin Menard on his locations. We unfortunately had to miss one of them because I came down with appendicitis. So did not get to check out Broadwell, which is still on my radar, by the way. Still on my radar. So this one is July 26th. This is Auglaize Village, Defiance, Ohio. To my knowledge, this is more of a Western Ohio thing, Northwest Ohio thing. So check that one out if you're in that area. And then coming in September, What a great way to go back to school. Middle Point School in Middle Point, Ohio. Again, a little bit of a Northwestern situation. This one is something about going into a school. Amazing. I have done,
Oh, her ears died. She'll be back, folks. Go build some trucks, man.
All right, there you go. How about that?
Yeah,
Can you
that's good. We can hear you.
So yeah, this one, there's something about going in. I have gone to, I think is it Post Town Middle School, or maybe it was an elementary. I don't remember, but it was a great investigation. And this one I'm looking forward to getting into as well. So 2 new Ohio locations for you guys to check out. They are right there on extremeticketing.com. So if you are interested, one in July, one in September, go give that some love. And plus we have, some of our favorites, New Egypt. We do Hello, Scott.
Yeah, Scotty, I know. I got to call you back. I'm sorry. I wasn't dodging you. I'm just stupid busy. Yeah, so come join us at those. We also have New Egypt. We've got the trifecta next week, folks. If you're down in that area in the Kentucky and surrounding states, come see us. It's going to be kick ass. Greg Yost, we've got the SQs, we got the packs, you got Rob Stack,
Christopher Lee Jansen.
Christopher Lee Jansen. He did a 1-card reading for me the other night. That was like, did you see that?
I didn't see yours. No, I actually popped off to do something, but I came on at the very end and you were praising him, and then he did one for me.
Oh, I didn't see yours.
So see.
Is it bad?
No.
Oh.
But I felt like it was more for you.
Well, I'm gonna have to go watch it. Damn it. Shut up, Scott. So we got that. That's next week. There's some tickets left for the Fort Duffield piece and the picnic with the packs, which I'll tell you what. Let me tell you what. I would walk 500 miles for Ernie's Burgers.
Do you know I don't like that song?
Yeah, I know. He's got great burgers, and his wieners are pretty good too.
I have nothing to say about that.
I'm just saying.
We do love us a Ernie pack and a Denise pack. It's going to be a good time. So get your tickets. We do have tickets. Nothing open for the Grand Slam, which was the sleepover at the Ditto House. Ernie has great meat. But we do have room at Fort Duffield. That is going to be the trifecta. We are going to do some Bigfoot. Hopefully, encouraging Bigfoot to come out and have a moment with everybody that's going to be there, plus CE5 with Christopher Lee Jansen, and of course the ghost of Fort Duffield. This is going to be a really intriguing and interesting night.
It's all 3 of those things, folks. It is the trifecta. The first trifecta we did last year at the Shanley Hotel. We did up in the Hudson Valley in New York, and we brought Ronnie LeBlanc in from Expedition Bigfoot, one of the coolest friggin' guys on the planet. And we did a CE5 that morphed into something else, but listen, we have witnesses. We watched these lights appear. I can't explain it. I don't know what it was. It was very surreal. Fast forward, and we had a tree knock or whatnot, but on our prior 2 experiences with the packs and Bigfoot, which I wasn't a big Bigfoot guy, right? It just wasn't.
Right.
And even hearing their stories it wasn't that I didn't believe them. They were just hard to believe, right?
Well, you hadn't experienced it, so it is hard to wrap your head around.
It's hard to wrap your head around it. And then whatever the hell happened that night, I don't know. It was absolutely amazing. 19 of us standing there looking at
Mhm.
a whole shit ton of other things looking back at us and blinking. It was insane. It was insane.
Well, I want to segue into this because I do think it's important. I think if you are interested in learning anything about Bigfoot or cryptid, to be able to be with the packs, the SQs, and with Squatchmen, it is such a great opportunity. There's many amazing cryptid people out there, but there is something so family oriented when you are with the SQs and Squatchman and the packs. You cannot. There is no comparison. What I will tell you is, those in the Midwest are going to have an opportunity for the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo, October 3rd, Friday night. Friday night, folks. I'm going to tell you this because the tickets are about to go on sale. I'm going to tell you something about this expo. Number one, hugely community driven, huge. I've just never seen anything like it. Working with these vendors and presenters has been such a pleasure. These people are all about motivating each and every one of you that are interested to come out. And we want you to have that feeling to come in and motivate them. That's what this is all about, folks. This is filling each other's cups up. And you're going to be so busy on October 4th. There's so much to do, and we decided we're going to go ahead and keep you busy Friday night before. So for those of you traveling, we're going to encourage you to get there fairly early, not super early, but you're going to want to be there so you're there for the evening, get your rest, and you're going to meet up and have a little bit of a mini trifecta or spirits, squatches, and stories. And stories. I got it. Around the campfire. I finally learned it. And you're going to be met with the packs, the SQs, Squatchman, Grizzly Chris, and Greg Bakken for CE5. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. And Patrick Doyle, this is a separate ticket because this is a separate day. So I'm so glad you got your VIP ticket because let me tell you something. You're going to be doing all the cool things Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Friday night, guys, you're going to a park that is not far, that has Bigfoot claims and experiences. Okay. So this park is amazing, does have a bonfire place. So you guys are going to go, you're going to meet up with Grizzly Chris, the packs, and the SQs and Squatchman for a little cryptid fun. And then you're going to work with Greg Bakken. And you're going to be taught some very interesting and unique techniques to get out there and to have some CE5 experience. And then you're going to learn if these things come together. So let me tell you something. You are going to walk away from Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo with all knowledge on paranormal, spiritual, cryptid, and alien. I'm telling you right now, you've got opportunities to build equipment with the great Rob Walsack. Ghost Gear Tech. You have so many amazing presentations with some of your favorite in the community. What was that?
I don't know. Sometimes when we start talking about the CE5 and the alien stuff, like
weird things happen.
Yeah, weird things happen.
Weird things happen.
If you're an alien and you're here, do it. Whoa.
Yeah. Was it little Annabelle? Did little Annabelle do it?
If you don't like Sarah, do it again.
Yeah.
If you like me, don't do it again.
Oh, of course. That's how that goes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Well, he broke my character in sharing with you guys, but it's all good.
I was just made to feel terrible.
No, you're good. I was on my flow, but seriously, go check it out. Those tickets are going to drop. Everybody thinks it's little Annabelle. I think it's little Annabelle messing around. Why are you so still?
Because I feel bad now.
It's all good. Maybe I was too into my car salesman pitch, but
there was a lot.
I am truly excited about this particular expo for so many reasons. And I promise you, you're going to walk away not just with a few things that you're going to purchase that you can hold and touch and use, but you're going to walk away with a lot more in your mental and your spiritual toolboxes to make all of the amazing things that you do out there in the paranormal and spiritual communities that much better. Hey, Sean Geekus. There he is, paranormal
There he is.
number one.
I'm not.
There's the
Should we give them just a little taste of Squatch Man?
Yeah, sure.
This is how I accidentally hit the static button. So I'm sorry. But then I just ran with my mistake. Right. Squatch Man, one of the most unique individuals you will ever meet in your life. Super cool, laid back. But this dude's got away with, I don't know, man. Those are his family. Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Is his family.
Don't be a dick, then pause. Welcome to Paranormally
Okay,
Blonde.
well,
Don't
first
be a
I'm
dick.
going to say, dude, don't be a dick.
All right. You can say that. We're good.
All right, so you got the TV off. Okay, cool.
Dude, don't be a dick. Paranormally Blonde. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, so that's Squatch Man. He came out to hang out with us, and we did a little promo for Paranormally Blonde. Just a great human being. But he has a way. He has a way of bringing these beings out, and he's pretty damn cool. So
yeah,
that alone is worth it.
Oh yeah, you guys are going to get to if you can't make it to the trifecta next weekend, you're going to be able to meet him right there at Rock Island. And he is such a gentle soul and very knowledgeable. Yep, Squatchman, one word, Sean Geekus. Squatchman, one word, Greg.
Yeah,
Geek.
one word.
He is super awesome, and he actually got it on the second take.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He's just a you will totally love him, Sean. He's such a nice guy. But we have a lot of great things coming up, a lot of great Get Haunted events. Don't forget gethaunted.com, go to your merch, buy 5, get 1 free of the WTF Where the Fun collection.
Where the fun.
Where the fun. Have
WEAR, not where the fun.
Where the fun.
Where the fun.
That's right.
Where it. You just got to wear it.
Wear it. But don't just get one, get them all.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. And
you don't get shirts that cheap anymore, kids.
No.
You just don't.
No.
Okay.
You don't.
No. And these prices won't last forever.
They don't.
I'm going to Ryan Dick Dayton's used car lot this weekend.
Ryan Dick Dayton. Yeah. I'll be at Trifecta. It's going to make it. It's going to make it, Sean Geekus. It's got to make it. You're going to love it. Yeah, so we got that. Don't forget tonight, Fright Reads podcast. Come check out Rob and I at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You'll be able to find that right there on the network. I'm sure people will share. Courtney will probably help share that out for you all to find it. We do have the project coming up. Don't forget the haunted object. We will be releasing more information on that. So we're going to be looking for 5 of you. And what else? You're just, we've just got lots of things going on.
Yeah. Come to an event or two, people. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that
with the program.
2 in Ohio. So if you're more out this way, this is your chance to come out and hang out with Get Haunted. Get to know us, get to meet us, pick up your own mind, folks. Stop listening. You know what? Get off of the internet for 5 freaking seconds and step out to the doing what? Doing what? I froze. Yeah, but it's because I moved my hands.
You were flailing.
I know. I got excited. So get off the internet, get in the real world, come meet Get Haunted. We would love to meet you. And with that, we've kept you for an hour, and I'm sure we're starving. I think we're starving.
I'm starving.
I know. So please thank little Annabelle. We'll probably see her more often now. I think she made her debut. Little Annabelle, thank you so much for joining us at the first to talk about the big Annabelle out there doing her thing and educating. We look forward to talking to you more. Oh.
Me too, Sarah. Thank you for having me on your show today.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to meet everybody.
Yeah.
And sweet dreams.
Oh, there you go. Well, I hope you have a scary story to put you to bed tonight. With that, everybody, go out. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. It is midweek. You are halfway to the weekend, folks, to your next adventure that you might have this weekend. So with that, you know what we always say, you know. Oh, Wade, we're so glad to hear you guys are back safely.
Yeah.
They are doing lots of traveling, sending you lots of love. Mwah. To Wade and to the Nesper boys. But you know what we say? We say we see you because we do. And we appreciate you because we truly, truly do. Thank you for being the good in the community because we certainly love you. And we look forward to working with you guys more and more and in the future. So with that, go be good. Go do something nice for someone. Go lift somebody you don't normally lift in the paranormal. Share what you're doing and continue to be the community because guess what? 2025, hashtag community strong. It is the year of community, Rob. It's happening.
That's right. Look for a big announcement later this week. Boom. Pow.
Boom. Boom. So with that, folks, we love you and we will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Fright Reads podcast.